I was addicted to porn for 6 years. I had to do it every single day without fail. Morning, afternoon, before bed, I had to do it, right? Because I was that addicted. I tried to quit cold turkey. I got into NoFap because that's what everyone tells you to do. I tried to effectively rush the process. I tried to quit in 2 weeks because, well, that's what all the videos told me to do, right? Even though I was addicted for years, I tried to quit within 2 weeks. What ended up happening over 100 times was I'd get 1 or 2 days in, day 3 would roll about, all the urges would catch up, the motivation would die, my brain would be like, why are you not watching porn? What are you doing? Then it would fill my brain full of urges until I gave up on day 3. So I'd relapse again and again and again and again the same day. That happened over 100 times, simply because I tried rushing it. But eventually, I quit porn at 19, and that brings me to step number 1. Get onto less fap, because you need to stop rushing the process. If you try and rush getting a six-pack, you're just going to starve yourself, which you can do, but are you going to stick to it? Well, most likely not, because most of us are not that disciplined. If you just sustainably get the six-pack by, reducing your calories and stuff, you'll get it one day, because you've not rushed it. Trying to quit porn on NoFap is the equivalent. You're just trying to rush it, but why? Like, number 1, you can't rush it because you're still addicted. But for 2, what gives you the right to just rush it? You're not ready for that. Imagine a skinny kid walking into the gym, right, day 1, and he goes to the heaviest weight and tries to lift it. Would you think, oh wow, look at him, he's going to build so much muscle. How is he lifting that? Or would you think, that kid's retarded, he's going to crush himself, just go and lift the lightest weight? You'd obviously think that. Why is he trying to rush it? He's not ready for that, obviously, he's stupid. Why are you trying to rush quitting porn? You've been addicted for what, 5, 10, 20 years? And you expect to quit within 2 weeks? It does not work like that. So get onto my system called Less Fap, and it's just how it sounds. This week, simply just fap less than you did last week, right? So if you watched porn 10 times last week, do it 8 times this week, right? Because that's the level you're ready for. Then 6 times next week, 3 times the week after that, just keep going down. And within a couple months, that's it for most people, maybe longer, maybe a bit less, you'll wake up and you'll be like, oh, I've watched porn once this month. Cool. As opposed to twice a day, a couple months back. Nice, I can have my life back again. I don't feel like a complete loser. Cool. Simply because you got into less fap and stopped rushing. If you stayed on no fap, the 2 months would have still passed and you'd have just been more addicted, right? So drop the ego thinking, well, this is going to take ages. It won't, number 1. And number 2, it'll be so much faster than no fap. It doesn't work, no fap. You make no progress. The benefit of less fap is you can still watch porn. You're making progress each week towards quitting, finally, and you're getting benefits each week. Because the less you watch porn, the more benefits you get, right? You don't need to go to cold turkey to experience benefits. Just watch it less and you'll be more confident, more testosterone, less anxiety, more motivation. Whatever you want from benefits, you'll get simply by watching it less. Now, before I go into my next point, there's no pressure, but the link below is my porn quitting course. I think you'll love it. It's just all the best tips I can give you on how to quit, all the hacks, all the secrets that I did that made it so fast for me to quit. Right? It's very cheap, it supports me, it'll support you to quit faster than anyone on the internet. So if you're interested, check it out. Thank you. Now, how do you practically get over urges? Step number 2, action solves urges. Okay? I've tried all the methods of, resisting the urge, meditating, circulating the sexual energy through my body so it touches every single cell. I've tried all that shit, but it didn't work for me because I'm not a monk. Right? Do I look like a monk? No, because I'm not. Right? It did not work for me. The average guy who's trying to do that, it's just not going to work. The only thing that solved it for me, for all my clients, is action, right? You get an urge as soon as you wake up in bed. The worst thing you can do, and the thing all of us do, is stay in bed. Why are we staying in bed, right? It's like being addicted to chocolate, trying to lose some weight, and just sleeping in a chocolate factory. It's stupid. Why would you do that? Why are we staying in bed when we've got an urge to watch porn? We're in bed where we're comfortable watching it, where we've watched it for the past 1,000 days in bed. Why would we stay in bed? Oh, willpower, David Goggins. Do you know what happens when you use your willpower to resist porn? Let's imagine you wake up, you get an urge in bed, and you stay in bed. You're going to use your willpower. Your willpower starts here. 10 minutes goes by, you've not watched porn, but your willpower's there. Another 10 minutes, your willpower's there. So you've got no willpower left for the day. So you relapse. You feel shit. And after you've relapsed in the morning, okay, you've reset your streak, whatever, your willpower stays there. It doesn't go up again. Obviously not. It stays there for the rest of the day. So the chance of you scrolling, eating junk food, relapsing again to porn is so much higher because you've drained it. If you just got up with my advice and took action in the first place and had a shower, gone for a walk, the urge would be gone. Your willpower would have stayed here because you've not drained it. Because immediately you just go for a walk. Okay, go to the shower. Because what this does, the reason it's the most powerful way is because when you're in bed, you're effectively telling your brain, all right, well, we're watching porn now, I guess, because this is what we usually do, right? If you go into a food market, your brain's going to be like, oh, we're eating today, right? It's that simple. So if you stay in bed at the same time you're used to jacking off in, your brain's just going to think, oh, he's watching porn now. Cool, let's make him horny. Just give him some, give him this hormone, make him horny to watch it, right? 10 minutes goes by and you've not watched it. Your willpower's draining. Your brain's thinking, what are you doing? Are you not watching it? Something must be wrong. Make him more horny. And then your willpower's gone and then you give in, right? You can't blame your brain for giving you urges because you're staying in the same place. What are you doing? If you got up and moved, if you went for a walk, for example, before you've even put your shoes on, your brain's already thinking, we're not watching porn. Cool. Let's get rid of the horniness because we don't need it. Okay, he's gone for a walk. Give him some testosterone. Give him some energy. And yeah, we're good. Before you've even put your shoes on to leave the house, it's been 20 seconds and the erection's gone. The urge is gone, 90%. Go for a walk and it's completely gone, right? That is the power of action, of moving. Because it's like you're helping your brain now. You're on the same team. Listen, brain, I'm not watching porn now. I'm moving. You can see I'm not, don't give me an erection whilst I'm going for a walk. Get rid of it. And your brain's like, all right, cool. But if you stay in bed, you're telling your brain, yeah, I'm watching porn, make me horny. All right, so action solves everything. If you're trying to lose some weight, you can either look at the perfect diet plan or you can go to the gym. Action, you're going to lose weight. You can either make money by thinking about the business or start a business and try. Action will make you money. Action will solve your urges in the best, most effective way possible. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you, those 2 tips will help you, get 90% of the way there, maybe even more, right? You'll be fine. The last tip I'll give you is just, it's not a tip, it's just why would you want to quit porn? It's the main reason for me. It was always in the back of my mind when I discovered this, and it was always like, right, I need to quit as fast as possible. Watching too much porn will turn you into a cook. A cook is it's a mental disorder. It's when a man enjoys watching his wife, his partner, his girlfriend, whatever you want to call it, be with another man, right? It sounds sickening. You're probably thinking, what's wrong with you? Look it up, right? I'm sorry, look it up if you don't believe me. It's true, cook, right? It's a fetish that guys have. And I hope you're disgusted right now, but the more you watch porn, the closer you are to becoming that. Why? Because what is porn? It's you in the corner like a loser little monkey, watching the girl you're attracted to, the girl you want, be with another random dude. You're just in the corner thinking, well, I'm not good enough, obviously. I'll just enjoy this because I'll never be able to get her. I'll just sit in the corner. That's what you're thinking. You turn into a cook that much closer each and every day. Each and every time you watch porn, you're getting that much closer to being a loser cook who will never even get a wife. If you do, you'll want to be with another dude. You'll have no self-esteem, no self-respect. You'll feel like a complete loser, degenerate. In the tribal days, when we lived in villages in the middle of nowhere, there was always the alpha male who got all the women. And the beta males, because they were too weak, they weren't, tall enough, they weren't fast enough, whatever, they just had to watch. They didn't get to have sex. They just had to watch in the corner like losers. And they did it so much that they just had to enjoy it, right? Because they figured, well, I'm never going to actually be with a girl, so I might as well just enjoy this. And that's why they became betas, cooks, losers, whatever you want to call it. And that's the equivalent of watching porn, right? So other advice I've given in other videos, obviously, when you're not going to, just quit porn instantly from doing this. But another tip I've given before is never watch regular porn again where it's a man and a woman, right? Just watch, more tame things. Just watch one woman, 2 women, a picture if you can. The less extreme and rough, the better. Obviously, follow less fap and you'll quit. So you don't need to rush it and quit cold turkey. But for now, just don't watch man and woman because it'll turn you into a weird little cook. Never watch that porn again. You can still watch regular, other porn, gradually reducing it, but just never watch regular again. Don't be a cook. It's disgusting. Because one day you wake up, if you don't take this advice, and it'll be too late. I don't know if it'll be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years for you, but it will happen. And effectively, your life will be ruined. So take this advice seriously. Action solves urges. Do not be a cook. Get onto less fab. Watch it less and less each week. You'll be fine. Hope this helped. Subscribe if you did. Please get me to 500 subscribers, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but the link under this video is my paid porn quitting course. When you feel like you trust me enough, and if you feel like my free advice has helped you change your life in any way, check that out right now.